right. Today is our first episode of Instagram Baddies, and today we
Period.
have the lovely Tattoo Barbie.
Hello.
So we're gonna get started with where are you from?
I was born in Kansas City, but I've lived in Houston for about 7, 8 years now.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right, 7 to 8 years, and you say you
yeah.
come from Kansas.
Mhm.
All right,
Well, Missouri, but Kansas
Missouri.
City.
All
Yeah.
right, my bad. So how was life adjusting to Houston?
It was cool. It was easy, honestly, for me personally, because I moved here like whenever I was in high school.
Okay,
So, I mean, I had a lot of problems in high school, like as far as like people jealous girls and like just problems like that, fights and stuff like that. But I grew out of that, that was childish, like high school stuff.
okay,
But
okay.
other than that, it was pretty easy to adjust here.
All right. And what was your first job?
My first job, okay, well, when I was younger, I was 14, it was my first job, and I worked at a fireworks stand. And I worked. It was a year-round fireworks stand, so I worked there for a couple months, and then I started my first like real job, corporate job. Corporate job was actually at Chick-fil-A when I was 15,
Okay,
and I worked there for about 2 years before I got
okay.
another job.
So what pushed you off into doing tattoos? Like,
Um, I graduated high school whenever I was 17, and I knew I had graduated with 8 or 9 art credits.
okay,
So I did a lot of art basically. So I knew that I wanted to do something to help people like feel comfortable in their own skin and be able to express themselves and feel better about themselves. So at first I started off doing nails, and I really loved doing nails, and I went to cosmetology school, but the cosmetology school that I went to didn't have a nail program.
okay,
So I stopped going there, and one of my family friends was doing tattoos out of her house at the time. It was like during COVID and everything like that. And she had like 5 kids, and she was able to provide for herself and her children and everything. So I was like, I mean, if she could take care of herself. She got 5 kids,
yeah,
and she told me like she obviously didn't have like the same artistic background as I did. So she was like, if I can do it and I'm successful and I don't have the same artistic background as you do, then you could be really successful in this. And so she let me borrow her equipment and start off there. And from there, I kind of realized how important it was, like, because I tattooed myself the first time I ever tattooed anything. I didn't even practice on fake skin or nothing. I went straight to my own skin. And when I did it, I was like, this is like really serious.
so
Like,
which one was it?
I can't even show it right now. It's
It's
on
okay.
my knee.
All right,
But it says it's the year I was born. It's 2002 in like an old English font.
that's what's
But
up.
that was the first tattoo I ever did, and after that I was like, this is really serious. Like I'm really putting ink in people's skin for the rest of their life.
Yeah,
Like so, I kind of made a vow to myself that I was gonna do it every single day after that, and just be serious about it and be intentional with what I was doing, because it wasn't really something that you just like play with. And ever since then, like my career moved really fast with tattoos. So it was just kind of like it felt like it was what was meant for me.
okay. So if you had to say one of your greatest accomplishments, what would that be?
Um, Probably just being able to be a role model for my big sister and be able to like provide for my family and help my mom out and take care of what needs to be taken care of around the house. Just because that's something that I always wanted to do, is like take care of my mom. So I get to do that now and help out where I need to help out and just like throw stuff her way whenever she needs it. And I really like to be able to do that. I'm a real like family person. So.
So do you have any end goals, like future goals moving forward?
I mean, yeah, of course. You gotta have little goals adding up to bigger goals. So like short term goals that I have is right now I moved back with my mom because I wanted to save up to get a house. So right now, I'm gonna move back into an apartment, and then I'm saving up to get a house that I want to get by the time I'm 24, 23, 24. And other than that, like goals as far as like I want to get my dream car and stuff like that. But those are kind of like smaller goals, because like the
Yeah,
big picture is I want to have land for me and my family, like all to live on and have separate land that we're able to make money off of.
right.
So
It's
yeah,
all about equity at the end of
yeah,
the day.
exactly, equity.
Um, so I have a question. Um,
Hmm.
could you date an unattractive guy if he's responsible? I don't know why I'm laughing. Is or sweet or nice? Could you? Honestly, honestly.
He has to be attracted to me.
He has to be attracted to you.
Yeah, he
So
has to be attracted to me.
that's a no go.
Yeah,
So
if he's not attracted to me, yeah, that's enough. It doesn't matter how sweet or nice or
okay.
kind or no.
So what about financial status? Like if you met a guy, he works, but he don't make what you make, but he's not
Mhm.
lazy. Could you
Mhm.
possibly be patient with that?
He has to show that he has like some type of like hustle and drive, and like the work isn't like the end result. Like, cause I could never be with somebody that had a 9 to 5 mindset.
Right.
So if you working for somebody and working for a company is what you want to do for the rest of your life, and that's what you see for yourself,
Yeah.
I'm not dissing it. I'm not saying it's a problem with it, but you're not the person for me because I got to be with somebody that wants something bigger because I want
I
something
agree.
bigger. So if we can't see eye to eye on stuff like that,
Yeah.
we would never be able to work out because just as much as I believe a relationship is for feelings and emotions is also being able to prosper in a business aspect and being happy. Because if I'm not happy financially and if I'm not growing business wise, mentally, physically, and spiritually, I can't be with you. So
Okay.
if you want to be stuck in a 9 to 5 mindset and stuck in a worker mindset, that's not a problem for you, and that works for you. That's good for you, but that's not gonna work for you to be my man.
All right. So my next question: what's the quickest way for somebody to get their ass blocked on Instagram?
Sending dick pics,
Huh?
unsolicited dick pics.
I think a lot of dudes do dumbass shit like that.
This is the quickest way. I
Yeah.
mean, other than that, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't block people.
Okay.
I don't really care enough to block people.
Just ignore
Like
their ass.
I'll mute you so that I don't see your notifications. But like I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, I don't want you to see my life because you can always see me prosper
Right.
and do
Right.
good.
Right. Right.
I just don't want to. I just don't give a fuck what you
You
say
don't have to
about
get that
it.
person your
Yeah,
energy.
I don't have to give it my energy. But you can always see me doing good. I'm not gonna block you
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
unless you're
Um,
just like really weird.
they got those too.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
you're just like really weird, then I'll block you. If you're like really really weird, you know what type of weird I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah. Okay, y'all can start. We can start with the hands. I have the 1111. Um, Sorry, I got distracted.
It's okay.
Okay, I have the 1111. The 1111 is actually the angel numbers that my little brother gifted me before he passed away, and then it's like a special like meaning in our family.
Yes.
Whenever my aunt was little, the highest number she could count to was 11. So she used to tell my grandpa, "I love you, 1111," and that's the most she can love anybody in the whole world.
Okay, that's
So
awesome.
that was like something like really special in our family. And then I got the line. This whole sleeve is like mainly for my little brother. But
Okay.
then I got the lion because he was a Leo, and then I got the tattoo Barbie because that's my name.
Okay.
And then on my wrist I have "The world is yours." Whenever you go like this,
Manifesting.
and then right here I have 1964 Impala because that's my favorite like dream car, and then that was also my grandpa's favorite car and my little brother's favorite car. And then I got the shop tatted on me. And then this is just my little girl. She got a neck tattoo and she's a diamond. And then she got a little lollipop or whatever and some hand tattoos. And then the candles are gonna be fully wrapped around, so it's gonna be like going up into the memorial for my little brother. And then this is my little brother whenever he was in, I think it was in third grade or fourth grade in this picture. I think.
We did
Pretty
awesome
sure it was
job with
fourth
the
grade.
tattoo.
But yeah, Tank did that tattoo. And then I have the verse Psalms 23:4 around my arm, but I don't really have it because of the biblical meaning, but more because it says, "I'll fear no evil, for you are with me." So it's more for like him rather than like,
Okay.
you know, yeah. Sorry not to throw dirt on y'all's God or whatever. I'm sorry. um, but and then I have the my little third eye, but then I also have a third eye on my neck right here.
All right.
And then I have the heart. I did that on myself. And then I have the leaves. I did that on myself. And then I have a 333. I did that on myself. And then the ladybug, because that was my nickname when I was a little girl. I did that on myself. And then this is my brother slash homeboy. That's like the for you. And then this is my little fallen angel. It's not done yet. So don't talk about it.
He
Okay.
falling in the making.
Okay, it's falling in the middle. It's really a cover up too because I got this cloud and moon tattoo right here.
Yeah.
But I mean, sun and moon, and this sun looked like a COVID germ, and this looked like the sea. And I got it in 2020, the year of COVID, so it just not no. Anyways, so we're trying to get rid of that. Anyways, and then I got my warrior tattoo, and then this was actually Ao's first or second like face like portrait style tattoo that he ever did. So that was kind of just like an experiment for him. And it was also a cover up. So we're going to go back over this because actually, there's no reason why I want to cover it up. I have no problem with it or the tattoo artist. I just don't want it there anymore. I want my sleeves to be like big and cohesive. So it didn't make sense. And I have this tattoo right here that says versatile because I'm versatile. And then this is a custom piece that Tank did. She's my lotus lady, and she has her little mandala, whatever. And then I have a peony on my elbow that's not finished because I tapped out because the elbow hurts, y'all. Okay, get it yourself, and if you get it, then you can.
Is that the most painful for you?
Honestly, yes. Okay. Now you see where I tapped
me, it's the
out.
chest. Just
I'm like, you see where I tapped out last time?
Yeah.
Tapped out right here. Just listen to it. You can hear put the little mic to it. You hear that? You hear that? Now imagine a needle going in there for over an hour. No, craziness. And then this is my Medusa tattoo. If you know what the Medusa tattoo is, then if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And then this is my little sister's name, and she was actually there whenever I got this for her 8th birthday, I think. So yeah, that was a fun time. It was super funny. She was yelling at the tattoo artist. She was like, "Better not be hurting my sister because I see that's a lot of blood, and I can tell she's in pain. And if you hurt her, I'll punch you in your face."
I can see she loved me and look up
she was literally 8, and I was like, okay. And then I have this tattoo right here. which you might have to like blur some of it out if, whenever people realize what it is for the YouTube video. um, yeah, I have no comment on that. And then I have my face tattoos, which I don't know if you can really see these ones, but I have the lucky number 5 Chinese symbol and then the 5 in regular numbers. And then the stars, and then I have the mandalas on both sides of my face, and then I have the semicolon with the music note right here. What else? I think that's it. And then, oh, I think this side, is this the C or the G?
I don't know which one is it. Is it a C? No, that's the G. That's the
Okay.
C.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is for my brother.
All right.
This is for my mama.
All right. Boom.
Yeah. And I think that's all the. Well, there's this one too. I have this one. It's the zodiac symbols of me. No, this one's my little sister. She's a Taurus. I'm a Gemini, and my stepdad's a Gemini. And then my mom and my little brother are Leos. I think I got that flipped. It's okay. And then I have this ugly elephant on my back that I'm getting covered up. It's horrible. I think y'all can see it. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I'm getting it covered up. It's gonna be gone. It's horrible. And then I have a giant rose right here. And then I have a Oni mask. I don't know if y'all know what an
I know
Oni
what
mask
Oni mask is.
Yeah, I have a giant Oni mask right here. And then mandalas going all the way down. Oh, I have this tattoo that I can show. It's Johnny Depp whenever he was in Crybaby.
Okay. Is that one of your favorite movies?
I
One of your
love
favorite
Johnny
actors?
Depp. I just love Johnny Depp. I wanted to get like a whole Johnny Depp like race. I wanted to do the Crybaby and then the Mad Hatter right here, and then Edward Scissorhands on the inside.
Like Scissorhands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the plan.